Today, the Latino Network and local leaders called on the state and federal government to do more in order to get the Latinx community vaccinated.
Our Liz Birch was in on a press conference and joins us live. Liz, they're saying members of the Latinx community have been at the sidelines of Oregon's vaccination campaign.
Dan, exactly. They say the Latinx community has been left behind in the pandemic, and they're calling on state and federal government to fix that right away. They point out the lack of resources in Spanish as part of what's preventing the Latinx community from getting vaccinated, and say there should be a Spanish language registration hotline. They're also asking Latinx community vaccination events and want the state to fund culturally specific organizations to staff those events. At the press conference, I asked what their message is for the Oregon Health Authority and for the governor's office.
I think what we're asking for from the state is a very clear goal. Is it 20% of all of the state's vaccinations at the mass vac sites will go to the Latinx community?
And the pandemic took us all by surprise, and it really desperately highlighted the systemic inequities. And I think all of us are trying to catch up.
We asked OHA for their response. They said, quote, the Oregon Health Authority recognizes that the COVID-19 pandemic has fallen especially hard on Latinx families and communities across the nation and in Oregon. It is OHA's priority to ensure that communities who are most at risk and hardest hit have ready access to vaccines and get vaccinated at proportionate rates. They also pointed out in their response that they do have people who can speak Spanish when you call the hotlines, and they say they have had some culturally specific vaccination events. You can read more of their response online. Back to you.